Welcome back. It's now time for your midday sports. We begin with football. Jamaica has been selected by FIFA to be included in its talent coach program after being chosen from the 158 FIFA member associations who applied. FIFA will fund the head of the local national academy, Dan Cook, for 2 years, as well as the talent coach project. The National Academy will accommodate boys and girls between the ages of 12 and 16. The JFF is currently going through a rigorous talent identification process, which will continue until the end of December. The talent coach program aims to accelerate elite youth player development by increasing contact time for the most talented players of a country and guiding, advising and mentoring the local coaches who are working directly with those players. Javane Bryan hit a double in the 11th minute and first half added time in guiding Waterhouse to a 3-0 blanking of Montego Bay United. That's in Monday night action from the Brian Neville Jamaica Premier League at the Stadium East Field. Denardo Thomas got the other goal for Waterhouse in the 34th minute. Earlier, a double strike from Kimani Arborn guided former champions Arnett Gardens to a resounding 4-0 win over Malines United in the first match of the doubleheader. Arborn struck in the 21st and the 32nd minutes, while Philander Wing scored in the 6th minute to go along with an own goal for Tajay Cooper in the 18th minute, as Arnett moved to 4 points and the top of the table. Harbourview are faced with an uphill task if they are to overcome Cavalier to reach the final of the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup. The Stars of the East were outscored 5-0 in the first leg and must now win by 6 clear goals if they are to advance. The two will meet again this evening in the return leg at Sabina Park starting at 7. With the ASAJ's AGM set to take place before the end of the year, National Coach Wendy Lee is calling on the ASAJ executive to make funding one of their priorities as the nation's swimmers approach a busy 2024 season. The AGM, which is staged every 2 years, is normally held between November and December.
We all know that most of our competitions, our athletes are self-funded, including going to the World Junior Championship all the way in Israel. That was fully self-funded by the parents. So it's been a challenge. If you do not have the finances to compete and to travel, you're going to be a local swimmer, and that's not what we are aiming for. Our athletes are too talented, and we do need the support so that we can take them to the next level.
And finally, Pakistan recorded a comfortable 7-wicket victory over Bangladesh in their day-night encounter as play continued at the ICC 50-over World Cup at Eden Gardens in India. The Pakistanis, who were set 205 to win, cruised home at 205 for 3 with 105 balls to spare. Their run chase was led by skipper Fakhar Zaman, 81, and Abdullah Shafiq, 68. The two shared a first wicket stand of 128. Mahidi Hassan Miraz took all 3 wickets for 60 runs. Earlier, the Bangladeshis, who elected to bat, were bowled out for 204 in 45.1 overs. Mamadullah led the way with a top score of 56, while Liton Das and skipper Shakib Al Hassan weighed in with 45 and 43 respectively. Shaheen Shah Afridi claimed 3 for 23, Mohammad Wasim 3 for 31, and Haris Rauf 2 for 36. And that's it for your midday sports report. O'Shane, it's back to you.
Thanks, Spencer. And that's the Midday News. I'm Shane Masters. Join us at 7 for Prime Time News. On behalf of the news, sports and production teams, have a good afternoon.